Just read in the paper that Ellen DeGeneres is going to go up against Oprah Winfrey in New York, because they're both syndicated shows.
Well, what kind of a battle is that?
I say Oprah's going to level her.
Well, Ellen only gets a 2-something.
Yeah, I don't know. They're counting on her because they lost Judge Judy, one of these networks, NBC or or the local station, and they're going to put Ellen DeGeneres up against Oprah Winfrey. And I see that as a slaughter, don't you?
Right, absolutely.
I mean, Oprah could win the presidency. I mean, you know, it's...
Ellen has... there's no reason to think Ellen can beat Oprah.
They're going to ruin her show.
Yeah.
That's a dumb move.
Yeah.
Just stay where you are, you know, not a lot of attention. And
yeah, some people don't need any competition. I'd say that Ellen's one of them.
Yeah, she's doing fine over there with nothing against her.
Oprah had a press conference about it. Here's what she had to say.
For 4 solid months, I was drinking lots and lots of Stedman's cum, at least 6 glasses a day.
All right, so...
Wow.
Well, with those kind of statements, she's definitely going to win.
And then Oprah came out and said this.
One of my strongest memories is when I pushed out a huge, whopping 237 pounds. I was relieved.
Right.
Where did you find Oprah saying?
I don't know. You know, it must be half of a word. Richard, where'd you get Oprah saying?
Maybe she said it in one of those movies.
Sue or something, and they just took the...
Ellen DeGeneres said she's hoping Oprah will rape and mutilate orphans, and then maybe people won't watch her. Where'd you get her to say shit?
I think it's shiver and spit. I think are the two.
You rascal!
I can get her to say fuck or anything.
You rascal.
I took a 237-pound.
One of my strongest memories is when I pushed out a huge, whopping 237. I was relieved.
Oh, you are a technician, brother.
Yeah, they're getting really tight with those razors.
I get her to say
just
snatch.
love to smear Stedman's nut cheese on my fat, black face.
I love to spread Stedman's nut cheese on my fat black face.
She's wild.
Yeah, that's good.
Hillary's penis was massive and mysterious to me.
Stedman loved when I pee in my French onion soup.
What a non sequitur for her, just to say that.
When I sat down on Don Johnson's whopping 18-inch dick, my period, soaked his apple bag.
Months go into this stuff.
Yeah,
you got to
looking
hear
for each word.
You don't have that phone call yet, do you?
I'm working on it right now.
Good. Go ahead.
Okay.
I want to get that on the air quick. Wendy the retard called this morning to speak to Richard. So Richard had a tape of Dice Clay arguing with Wendy the retard. It's just really funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing this because yesterday I saw his stand-up and now you're redeeming him for me.
Okay, first of all, I have to say a couple of things about that. Richard, again, he's at the beginning, you know, and he's going to get better. But whenever I critique him, he gets all pissed off at me. He did fine, but you don't realize how in the beginning stages you are of that. And you were great.
I know. Well, thank you.
Let Artie be your coach. Why are you f***ing him?
No, I'm not. I appreciate, like, constructive criticism, but
what is the
Robin has no construction to her criticism. I knew she was going to come in today and just rip me apart, so I'm not surprised.
I didn't rip you apart. I just said I'm glad I can see that you're funny.
Well, you know, what we're referring to, obviously, me and Robin... Nice. Were judges for, you know, Sal's stand-up contest yesterday.
Yeah, that's a show that airs here on Howard 101.
It was really fun. I mean, the human drama of stand-up comedy with people, like whether they kill or get killed. Even though I've done it before and I've bombed, man, it's the loneliest feeling. And, you know...
Are you guys able to tell comedians when they bomb?
Well, here's the thing. Robin was great. She was like Simon Cowell. She was very honest. It's still hard for me. And I told Sal, look, I'm going to push you out like Paul Abdul. I'm going to have to hide behind jokes because it's hard for me to critique other comics. I've been there.
Right.
But, you know, Richard opened up, and he did about 8 minutes. And again, it's fine, but what I'm trying to...
It was about 5 minutes too long.
No, but what I'm trying to tell you is you don't realize how starting you are. Like, you know, you're selling out crowds because of Howard, which is great, but, you know, you're still such a beginner.
Yeah, and I'll admit that. I've only been doing it a year and a half.
Is he doing a big mistake because he's getting the attention because of the show and going out? Isn't it, like, shouldn't he go under a fake name somewhere?
Well, no.
Like a little club?
I go to New York Comedy Club, and nobody has any idea who I am. And there's been nights where I didn't do too good, but there's been nights where I did really good.
Here's the challenge. There's some clubs in the city that consider themselves like upper echelon type places where it's very hard to pass. Like, it took me a year and a half to pass at a club to become a regular. And there's places that won't care if you have a little celebrity. Your challenge should be to get on there. One is the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah, why don't you change your name to Pitchard Risty instead of Richard Christy?
You should try to get
Christy Richard.
You should
Rusty
try to
Pecker.
audition at the Comedy Cellar.
Tori Spelling.
That's like a good challenge, I think.
Okay, well, actually,
that'll make you get better.
It was so cool because...
Let me hear the real deal from the real woman. Robin, what happened?
He was good. I mean, he got laughs.
The guy that runs Caroline said I did really good. He said he was laughing. He thought it was pretty good.
Well, he's a businessman.
They're laughing because it's Richard, and they know Richard. But, you know, he goes on and on and on about something that's not really working.
Right.
And so he doesn't have any gauge of what material is good and what material isn't good. And that's basically what Artie's saying.
He's got... That's something you learn by doing it. You edit.
I know, and I have. I've edited my act a lot, and there's probably still some stuff to edit. Like, a lot of that...
According to Robin, 90% of it should be edited.
Well, that happens over time.
All right,
believe me, I did stand-up for 2 years before I thought I was even presentable to anybody paying for a beer at a club.
Well, the thing, too, is I don't do stuff about the show.
Robin, on a scale of 1 to 10, Richard Christy, what is it?
Well, I'll tell you what Artie scribbled on his little piece of paper.
I was busting his
that was a funny joke.
What did he scribble?
You know, they gave us these little cards, and we, at that point, didn't know whether we were doing Olympic scoring, and Artie gave him a 0.
It was part of my joke that I made.
He actually deserved a 1.
He's a solid
Don't worry, Artie. You won't have bad karma if you tell Richard the truth.
No, but, well, first of all, can we critique the game a little bit? First
Sure.
of all, Sal, I think it's great. And, it is interesting to see, like, you know, people trying to do stand-up in front of a crowd like that, because they were evil, that crowd.
Oh, it was a tough crowd.
But, Sal just throws us out there to judge. He doesn't explain how we judge. He gives us pieces of paper. He doesn't tell us, is it 1 to 10? Is it A, B, C, D? We don't know what to do, and he just throws it to us, and we give our opinion. But the judges, in none of the rounds do the judges make the decision. He always leaves it up to the crowd.
Yeah, and that's American Idol style judging.
But even in the early rounds, I think for at least the first round, and this is what I would do to make it a better game, I think the judges should totally have say who advances to the next one.
Well, you know,
and then let the crowd decide.
American Idol, they work it so that the judges actually pick the people who are in the competition. Right. So, yeah, he doesn't give the judges any chance,
doesn't empower the judges or make them passionate about who they chose.
Because, I got off the hook. All I had to do was give a little critique. I didn't ever have to go, you're out or you're in.
Right.
That was always left to the audience. So I think Sal should let the first round go to the judges. Look, you guys got to make a decision. Is he in or out? So I'd be forced to do that.
When is this show airing so I can hear it?
I don't know. Sal would know that.
All right.
And then the later rounds, it's fun. He does a real cool thing about the way... It's such a negative thing, but he doesn't praise the winner. He insults the loser.
Sal does.
Well, the whole crowd does. He goes, Killer Bee, he gets them to boo instead of cheer.
Right.
And the loudest boo.
Yeah.
It's really negative. You got to have a thick skin, you know.
Well, it sounds like a good show. And
it is. I was laughing all the way home.
All right, that's on Howard 101. And, Richard, you are a funny guy. I don't know if stand-up's your thing or not. I haven't seen you do stand-up.
You know what? I'm going to keep trying until it is my thing.
Here's his best thing. The best quality he has is he's absolutely fearless. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he's walking around like he's got good material. That's the funny thing.
That's half the game.
Hey, I have some good material, Robin. I got laughs. You got to admit people were laughing.
What's his best joke?
You got mercy laughs.
What's your best joke?
Come on.
You do rely on the relationship you and Sal have at the show as a bit of a crutch. That's the only thing I'll say.
There was a couple times I mentioned that, yeah.
He does a lot of gay stuff.
There are a lot of crutches being used by both of them.
He does a lot of gay stuff.
All right, Sal's show airs Monday, August 7th at 7 on 101. What do you say about Sal that's gay? What's the matter with you?
Well, he does, like...
My lover, my partner.
He refers to that.
Well, a couple times.
People don't know.
Well, it depends. If it, like yesterday, I say that if it's at a New York Comedy Club, I won't mention Sal, because they wouldn't know who the hell I'm talking about.
Right.
But if it's a Stern crowd, they love that.
What do you say about Sal in your act?
I think there's one part where I go up on stage and I start rubbing my crotch like I've got a boner I can't get rid of, and so I start staring at a guy in the front row to get rid of my boner, and then I just say, oh, that's making it harder. I'm sorry, sir. And then I say, Sal, get up here and finish me off.
Well, you see, it sounds like a funny premise, actually. You were going up to uncomfortably going up to a man in the crowd and masturbating to him.
And I stare at him.
Well, maybe you should ask him, like, hey, do you mind opening up your shirt? Do you mind... Like that, forget Sal.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a funny original bit.
Mm-hmm. Right, and then you'd have to be forced to write something that's non-show related, and you got to force yourself to do.
Well, I do have alternative things to say.
Talk about all the years you didn't have women, and now you're trying to get into guys, and help me out. And then finish on the guy's face. That's always a closer.
That's a closer.
Well, would you not be laughing? Would you not be laughing if Richard came on some guy's face? Right, exactly.
That would take the Andy Kaufman thing to another level.
Yeah, but if I got 3 shows in one night, that's going to be tough.
Well, he does end with...
You can do it.
Can you explain your closing bit to me? He leans all the way over, and he starts jerking off in his own face.
That was the most unfunny bit.
But it's like,
no, I'm playing Russian roulette with my cock. It's a game that I play when I masturbate.
Why don't you do a routine? Why don't you take a picture of yourself and pleasure yourself to it and say, this is really where I'm at.
Maybe you should write with Richard, because Richard, you see how he's defending this material?
Yeah.
You can't even critique it. He's so in love with it.
What is your airplane joke about Sal? Somebody just slipped me a note here. Richard has an airplane joke about Sal.
See, I hate doing all my stuff here. I'll do it.
It's a tough room.
I know, and plus then when you do it out in front of a crowd, they'll yell out your punchline.
They'll be waiting for it now. They'll be calling for you.
They'll be cheering for this bit. No, I say that I joined the Mile High Club. I took my first shot on an airplane.
Right.
I say it's real dangerous to do that, though, because I'm in the bathroom wiping myself. The airplane hits a little bit of turbulence, and 3 fingers went up my ass.
Yeah.
And then I say the scary thing was they weren't my fingers. Okay. They were Sal the stockbroker's fingers.
Now, that I don't get, because how would...
How's he fitting in there?
Yeah.
The small
it's dumb. I mean, I only say the Sal bit in front of a Stern crowd, and they go crazy.
But why is Sal in the bathroom?
And why would you be afraid?
That's why it doesn't make any sense, but... I mean,
people think it's funny if the 3 fingers are your own.
Well, at first they are, and then...
I think I'd stop with that.
That's called the misdirect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you should hire Sal's comedy coach.
Comedy camp.
I think he did.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy that owns a comedy club there. I can't remember what it's called, but he wrote a couple things down as some really good ideas for some of my material. Right. He had a couple suggestions.
Well, he'd love to have you plug his club. You
want me to give you some help here?
Yeah.
Instead of saying, gee, there's Sal's fingers, say, gee, it was kind of scary because Sal never washes his hands. In other words, say, hey, there were 3 fingers up there, and then saying it's kind of scary when that happens because Sal never washes his hands.
Okay.
At least that might work a little.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to go with this thing.
Yeah.
All right, listen, get out of here.
How we felt yesterday.
All right.
I'll go edit that call.
Howard, speaking of stand-up, I got kind of an exciting announcement that I was told I could definitely talk about today. I guess there's going to be like a press release, but I really have to thank you because this is a special thing in anybody's career, and without you, it could never have even close to happen. I'm going to do, as part of the New York Comedy Festival, I'm headlining at Carnegie Hall.
Wow.
Finally made excited.
Yeah. I mean, November.
And that's a big deal.
November the 9th.
Now, I remember who did Carnegie Hall. And they made
Richard Lewis.
George Carlin.
Carlin did it.
But remember when Richard Lewis he did it twice, I think.
He did it back in... I actually saw him there. I went to go see him in '89.
And he was so excited. He came on and he plugged it here.
Yeah.
And he was really excited to be doing Carnegie Hall.
That's why I went.
Did he bother to memorize his material that night or just write it down?
Well, he always does that as a bit, but in a way, I saw him several times live. In the 80s, he was one of my favorite comics.
Right.
And it almost worked for him, the way he, was neurotic.
With the cars.
Yeah, it almost worked for him. But, yeah, the Caroline Hirsch, who owns Caroline's, offered this to me because she's promoting it, and it's a very exciting thing, man. It really
that's
is.
great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you want to go see Artie at Carnegie Hall.
November 9th, and I think tickets go on sale either today or soon.
All right, well,
congratulations.
Congratulations. That should be a fun night. I got to go to that. November 9th?
It's a Thursday night. I mean, again, it's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Will Dana be in the audience?
I don't know. We'll see
That'll
what
be
happens.
interesting. Are you still with her?
Maybe I'll have her on stage as a good alternative bit.
Talk about 3 fingers up your ass.
And
the Dana's fingers, and she doesn't bite her nails.
Hey, Daddy.
I mean, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Let me borrow that.
I'm in the airplane bathroom with Sal.
Are you nervous about doing Carnegie Hall?
Yes, absolutely.
Why, though? You've done this a million times. You know what you got to go out and do. Why is it nerve-wracking?
Are you going to write new material? Or what are you doing?
Here's the thing. The thing that's kind of cool about it, there's a lot of venues at the festival they could have offered me, but I think these guys, they actually think my stand-up is a little different, which is why they offered me this.
Right.
But a lot of it is the stand-up I did on It's the Whiskey Talk, and then I'm in the process of working out new material mixed in with old, which is the only way to get together.
Right.
So I'm going to do some bits from that I really love that I think are on a higher level than some I've written.
Okay.
And there'll be newer stuff, yeah. And I'll probably talk about doing Carnegie. I just love, like, show business, I just love, like, the risk of it all. Like, it's exciting. Like, you're
it's almost like gambling.
Yeah, like you're going out without a net and, like even doing some of these roasts like that. Hugh Hefner roast, like the feeling I had in my stomach was like, wow, this is why I'm not an accountant.
Right.
Like I love the risk.
Rush.
Even the risk of, it's like I can't say no to it.
Yeah.
And so I'm so nervous about it because that's a show that gets reviewed. And, I've never been a critic's friend, but it's just... It's exciting.
You're a good stand-up, Artie.
But
I think this is the perfect place for you.
I
think it's your time, Artie. It's your time.
Hey,
What
can I open?
If it bombs or not, it's like, at least, years from now, I can say, look, I made it to Carnegie Hall.
That's right.
So.
You had enough clout that you got to Carnegie Hall.
But I'm very, very nervous, without question.
All right, well, there it is. Artie's big announcement. Carnegie Hall, November 9th. Tickets on sale today.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
Last year, Drew Carey was the headliner at Carnegie Hall for the comedy.
Jim
Nice.
Carrey.
And Seinfeld played it. That was a big thing for him.
Yeah, Seinfeld, I made a big deal about it,
Right.
So.
I remember that, too.
Well, before you go on stage, I'll give you one bit of advice if you want to take it or leave it. Just get a good nap at the Ritz-Carlton.
Sorry, I'm late, everybody.
Who will open for you, Sal or Bob Lee?
I have, that's the other thing, which was
How
real.
about me? How about
The other
me,
thing that
Artie?
was real cool about it, they said, it's your show, man. You're going to headline, you pick a host
You
and
book
you pick a host and an
How
opener.
about Bob Levy?
Bob is definitely someone who, would be a candidate for that. I worked with Bob.
Bob just hosted the Fame Awards. Did you hear his performance there?
He was hilarious, as always.
You the
Right. Right.
How we doing? Welcome to the Fame Awards. Let's go. We ready? Come on. This is great. How about a hand for all the guys and girls in the porn industry tonight? Look how hot these girls are. Holy shit. You the man. Give a hand for Ron. I love that. He is a legend in this business. And the beautiful Jenna Jameson is here tonight. How about a hand for Jennison? Mr. Marcus, a black guy with a big dick. What are the odds of that? Oh, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with taking it in the ass. He's the Susan Lucci of anal.
Oh, by the way, I'm just busting Bob's balls. He did a great job, actually. But those were his chops.
Yeah,
it's a long night.
They're always good.
Yeah, I don't want Bob jumping off out of a window.
He's pretty fragile right now.
You got to console Bob.
That's amazing, these porno awards. Now they got a new porno award.
The Fame Awards.
The Fame Awards.
What's that all about? What's different about the Fame Awards than the AVN?
Nothing.
Oh.
You know, but the funny thing is, like, those porn awards are hard to do. Talk about a room. They're not paying attention to you. Like, they put cameras on them. They're sucking tits. And they don't care about a guy up there telling jokes.
It's like the old strip clubs. Nobody wants to see you.
It's a hard room.
Our blonde friend Carmen Luvana won for Best Oral. Here's her speech.
And your favorite oral starlet is... Carmen Luvana!
Carmen!
I was wondering why I won. Cock is a pleasure. I love it. Thank you.
All right. Short and sweet.
That's a good speech for something like that.
It's excellent.
Never thank your mother.
Jenna Hayes won for favorite butt scene. Here's her speech.
And your favorite butt belongs to...
Jenna Hayes.
Jenna.
That's crazy. I have like the smallest butt out of any of these girls.
Poke it out. Just poke it out for the cameras one time.
It's because I can take the big cocks in my ass. That's what it is. Right on. Well, thank you much. That's awesome.
Nice speech. Really, really good speech.
They don't seem to take these as seriously as they take the AVN.
They don't. We've actually seen people at the AVNs cry when they win their award. Anyway, Bob Levy was the host. And I saw Bob here yesterday. He was in better spirits since his appearance. Like, he really felt that Ronnie and Sal and the guys were really busting his balls the last time he was here. And he got sensitive about it, but I think he's over it now.
He sold out his show that night.
That's right. I thought it was one of his best appearances, quite frankly, when he was going at it with those guys.
Well, if you remember, the day of my roast, I was busting his balls at the beginning, and it was my roast, and I had to talk to him for 3 days like he was my daughter who just lost a contest in brownies or something.
I have a programming question to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Should we, on 9/11, on the anniversary of the World Trade Center, I don't even what you want to call it, cataclysmic catastrophe, on 9/11, Tim Sabian wants to replay the 9/11 show. Now, I kind of said, I don't know.
That's a real bummer.
But it is the most requested show out of all the fans since we got our tapes back.
I got to tell you, not only is it requested for audio, but I was talking to the guys from In Demand. The video, that's one of the #1 requests to put on In Demand is playing that show.
Are you going to put it on there?
Well, we're trying to figure out what to do. That was part of what we talked about in the meeting yesterday. How do we present it, or do we present it at all?
Right.
Well, you know, part of the show is just the regular show.
Right.
And we were having a great discussion about whether you could have ever gotten Pam Anderson.
Well, that starts at about 8:30. But then there was some discussion. Like, some people said, why don't we just replay the entire show from 6 o'clock till the end? And I said, well, from 6 to 8:30, I'm not even sure what we did. And then somebody said, yeah, it would be great to show what life was like before 8:45. And then somebody said life is a lot like the way it is today. Like, people have already forgotten. But would you take the whole show, say I think it's 6 in the morning till almost 1 o'clock, so we're talking 7 hours.
Right. Well, I don't know what to do because I haven't heard that show, and it might be, sort of, mediocre show that day, or a show that's really not worth replaying, and then...
I think it's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, that's my
I only
opinion.
remember that Pam Anderson conversation because it immediately preceded the whole event.
I think most people I talked to, Howard, who were at home when it happened, and I was one of them, had you on the radio and CNN on TV. That's how they described it.
Yeah, but you got to remember, it was the moment, and I don't know that replaying it necessarily... Now, the thing is, do we do a show that morning, or do we play the show instead? I say we do our regular show in the morning and then replay it afterward.
But then you were saying that takes away from people who might want to hear that morning show.
Well, here's how I see it. I say we do a regular show that morning, but we play clips from the 9/11 show.
So what if,
Tim, you're the program guy. What are you thinking?
What if we did this? You do your regular show that morning.
Okay. And
then you take clips from the 9/11 show and just kind of talk around it, and then do a special at noon after the noon news. We replay, we edit it down so it's a real good, tight presentation, and play it then at noon.
I'm okay with that. But then you miss the replay. People do like replays.
No, then he's going to replay
the replay will come back
show.
afterwards.
Okay.
After the show.
I'm okay with that.
And I think the fans can let us know, too, on the message boards and so forth, and,
You don't necessarily want that Stern Fan Network, though. Making decisions for you. I heard the round table this weekend. They were actually discussing Riley's $5 million request like it should be considered.
Legitimate.
You mean not just a raise, like the figure $5 million?
Yeah. They were like, yeah, maybe he deserves it.
Hey, not to throw you off topic, but did you see the email that Tim sent out last night about the negotiation?
Yeah, I read that.
I felt really bad for Tim.
Let me read it. This is the latest in the Riley negotiation. If anybody is following this story, I do have a memo from Tim where he gives me a full report on what is going on with the intensive Riley negotiations. And for those of you who are fans of Riley, I don't know if you're going to be pleased with this. Because Tim does not have good stuff to report here. No, I'm going to read it to you.
It's not a negotiation. It's just him, popping off, and you can't get a word in edgewise.
So you get the same lecture that we get.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. No, here we don't go, because I don't see it in here. I know I told him to print it. Jason, do you print this stuff out? Do you print it out? What?
I forgot it, dude.
I forgot it.
I never got it.
I forwarded it to you and put print.
I don't have it. It's not in my email.
I'll print it up real quick.
All right. I don't know. Lately, Jason and I
aren't on the same page.
No. Well, maybe I didn't send it to him.
With all your pages.
I'm going to check my computer and see if I sent it to him.
I swear to you, man. It's not my email, dude.
All right. Well, give us an update, basically, what you said in the email.
I called Riley later in the afternoon because I wanted to see as far as what we could do logistically, and I was even considering the possibility of sending somebody out to his home to install a unit where he could broadcast from his home. And then I opened up the phone call because he was complaining about not getting paid. And the reason he wasn't, being paid for the remaining 3 shows is because he didn't finish all his paperwork. He signed the releases and all that kind of thing, but there were some things that he needed to sign in order to get paid the remaining for the remaining shows. So I explained that to him. Then he went off. He says, well, my other guys, I says, well, the other problem is your other guys just submitted their invoices, and they didn't do their paperwork.
Yeah, I mean, how many times can you tell him the same thing?
Yeah, you tell him and he remembers it for 5 seconds.
And I asked him, I says, I'll tell you what, why don't you come in, I'll sit down with you, I'll go through it with you, so we can get it done. And then he just went, we're not getting, it's the whole thing. And there's no reasoning with him.
Well, maybe it's time to, maybe it's time to end the show.
And I tried desperately to work it out, even though he was very caustic and very just out.
What's caustic mean?
Well, I mean, accusing and so forth, and
Caustic.
Caustic.
Caustic. Isn't that the right word?
I know. When you talk, man, you use why don't you just keep your language simple? Why do you try to use big words?
I will. Okay.
Tim tries to use big words.
Yeah,
he was accusing me of this and that, and I'm like, look, I says, Riley.
I said.
Yeah,
not I says. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I get on a roll here.
Go ahead, yeah.
It's a tough roll.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, you are the program.
Well, now you're so self-conscious.
Tim's a very uptown-looking guy, Tim looks like a rich guy, well-fed.
Right, he looks like
well-fed.
a country club guy.
But he speaks like Daniel Carver without the races.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good guy, too, but it's like you look like a rich guy to me. Like, you're ready to get rolled.
Yeah.
He looks like Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, definitely a guy who
Here we go.
You do look like Rush Limbaugh,
A
man.
little bit. Now that you say that.
Yeah.
Well-groomed around and sort of, you know, just and happy and, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It looks like he's just about to golf.
There you go.
Definitely.
So, Tim, so it must be very frustrating.
So it was. And then I just said, look, Riley, it looks like we can't come to a decision here, so let's just move on. So that's how we left it.
All right.
So, no, you didn't even get to a discussion of the possibility of putting equipment in his house or anything?
No, didn't even come close. Then the money thing, and it was just, it got ugly. So.
Wow. So you said I can put some equipment in your home, and that didn't satisfy him.
We didn't even really, we kind of touched on that, but it was just, he was so just nuts about the money part of it.
Well, you see what has happened. I think that Riley has gotten so irritated over this money thing, he can't hear anything else. Right. Until he gets those checks in his pocket, he won't even be able to have another discussion.
Hey, man, look, you...
You're treating me like a field nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I got to make mine. You know, I got to feed my family.
Howard, just go on.
You know, Robin, I'm sick and tired of your boats and, you know, your $17 million mansion, man. Look, man.
You Buffalo
man. And, you know, look, man, I don't have time.
Yeah, you really don't realize how crazy Riley is until you try to have a real discussion.
Here's the map. Tried to negotiate a deal with Riley Martin. Impossible. Riley Martin was unreasonable, aggressive, threatening, and extremely insulting. Throughout the conversation, Riley called me a lying Jew. And Tim, by the way, is not a Jew. I mean, just for the record. What are you?
Calling Tim a lying Jew, he was half right.
What are you?
English, Irish.
But what's your religion? Do you have one?
Catholic.
No, you're a lying Catholic.
Tim looks like a slave owner. That's the one.
Catholic motherfucker.
Look, you lying Catholic. Yeah. Throughout the conversation, Riley called me a lying Jew. Nigger, and other choice words.
You're even
look at that nigga.
Oh, he's just out of it.
The two major issues we attempted to deal with were Riley's refusal to sign paperwork that was sent to Riley and his crew by our HR department. The paperwork is mandatory in order to pay any independent contractor per Sirius policy. We have paid him for 4 shows to date and owe him for 3 more. I pushed through the first 4 shows as an act of good faith, but cannot do this again until the paperwork is signed. The second issue that we attempted to deal with was Riley's salary per show. The closest thing I could figure out from Riley was a mention of $50,000 as chump change to you. So give me my money.
50 grand is chump change.
Look, man, $50,000 is chump change to you. Give me my money.
Like, he's got some money over here. My money, yeah. We're holding on to it.
I offered to send an engineer and producer to his house so he wouldn't have to drive and incur the travel expenses, but he continues to demand an exorbitant amount of money. We left off at the same place we started, unable to see eye to eye. Maybe we'll run Best of Riley Martin tomorrow or not, I don't know. I'm willing to give it another go in a couple of days. Well, all right, let's...
yeah, I think you need what they call in the industry a cooling off period.
Yeah. No, you two really need because a lot of... What was that word you used? A lot of... Caustic comments or whatever. You just invented a new word.
I think so.
Caustic. What is it? What word is he going for?
Caustic.
Oh.
Caustic. No way, right? Is that true?
I think he was...
accosting. Like Riley was accosting
he was talking
him,
about being
accosting.
attacked.
Did you try to... Were you meaning like harsh and almost vulgar? Like that's caustic? Hey, look,
man, why I gotta argue with a man who says caustic? Yes, Riley, you're on the air. Yeah, excuse me, I'm sorry. Riley, you're on the air.
Where's my invoice?
Yes, Riley.
Now, if you cannot understand this, and if you still think that I will work for starvation, nigger wages, while getting 20,000 calls an hour, then you are rudely mistaken. I would rather take my chances on making it elsewhere.
We're giving you that opportunity.
It's really paid off so far.
We were saying let it go.
Hey, this is man.
Is it?
Bitch, I've never begged for anything in my life.
Right.
Then why are you on the phone?
But that's immaterial. That's immaterial. That's got nothing to do with you giving me a decent salary, Howard, which you could do offer 1/100th of the interest on your money if you wish.
Now, to give you an idea of how much we don't need Riley, this is not really Riley. This is him tape.
This is his tape?
This is
This is
wonderful.
Oh, my God, I thought it was shot out of a cannon.
Really, yeah. I said, boy, he's still as angry as he was yesterday.
Riley, listen.
It's quite simple.
Look, Riley, I don't know what you're trying to say. If you have some kind of new information, let us know.
I understand that. And this is not right. It is simply not kosher. It is not right. It is not fair. If I don't produce for you 3 times the listening quotient I have now in the next 3 months, I will quit.
Howard?
Yeah.
I have a question to ask Riley. Riley, when you I have a question for you. And this is the question. You get hired for a job. They pay you minimum wage. When you prove yourself, don't you ordinarily get a raise as you prove your value? Not before.
You wanted to say all the time, yet you haven't said anything about paying a decent salary.
But you haven't proved yourself yet, Riley.
Bullshit you're offering me.
You haven't proved. Riley, answer the question. Have you? Riley, answer the question. Riley, have you? You can't even answer the question.
Well,
haven't the Martians taught you anything, Riley? The Biavians, haven't they taught you anything? There's a question and there's an answer problem here. I'm asking a question. You're not giving me an answer. Riley?
Well, I tell you what. Well, why don't the motherfucker...
When I started off in radio, Riley...
Let him answer for
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. Go ahead,
You seem struggling.
No, when I was in the bare knuckle rain, whooping motherfuckers' asses that look like you.
Yeah, well, try it now, Riley.
This is why you think you're...
Riley, try it now.
250 or 300.
Hey, try it now. You talked a big game, but you're not proving anything yet.
No.
You have not proven yourself, Riley.
My darling.
And you're... What's that?
Look, my darling.
Oh, no,
I'm trying to add to your organization, not take away.
And we love the fact that you're trying to add to the organization, but there is a protocol here. When I got hired in radio, I was making $150 a week.
Hey, Fred.
Fuck you.
Fuck
me?
Fred. All I'm saying is...
I was getting, but I knew that that's what it took to get into the business.
Does Fred know these are clips?
No, I think he thinks he's talking to Riley.
You guys don't want
really?
Fred, didn't you hear what I said?
Sorry?
Fred, look at me. Fred, look at me.
That was
Fred,
good.
look at me. This is a guy playing clips of Riley.
Oh, I thought I was getting somewhere.
But I announced it, and you totally...
You know, I was so focused on trying to convince him, because I like Riley.
Go ahead, you can go back to your discussion.
Because it was great.
Riley, what do you want to say to Fred?
You jealous little petty bastard. You fucking dog.
I couldn't believe
That
Fred
was
was
good.
arguing.
He was going
No, because I
going.
really thought it was him.
Wow.
But I announced...
I thought I was getting something.
You are telling me that you can offer somebody $10,000 to get a wad on their face, and you can't give me but $300.
We really don't need him.
No, we don't need him. That's my point. I'll tell you what we got. I got you, Fred, who was willing to argue with a tape, and I got Riley.
That's bullshit.
I'd like to see Fred beat up the tape.
He was challenging the tape. He was calling it out.
I need to hire this guy with the clips.
Yeah.
He's good.
What do you mean I've been paid?
Hey, Riley clip guy, who are you?
You tend to think that the listening public is as stupid as
This guy's good.
It's me, Howard. It's Sal.
Oh, hey, Sal.
I thought so. I said that's probably...
Oh, good. We'll just have Sal do the show.
Hey, Sal.
You
Fred,
don't need him.
Sal, Fred was yelling at you.
I know.
Thank you.
That's great.
Peace and love.
All right.
Love.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. That's Sal.
Yeah, that was good.
Boy, Riley himself.
Gave us too much tape. All right. Well, let's hope it works out. I do like Riley on the channels, and maybe talk to me after the show.
Okay.
Well, like I said, I really believe there needs to be a cooling off period. You know, maybe not talk to Riley for a week or two until he calms down.
All right. All right. Anyway, there's so much to get to this morning.
Because he sounds a little Mel Gibsoned out, if you know what I mean.
Speaking of Mel Gibson, I was going to just mention him. I mean, this is the greatest story. Now on the front page of the Post is Mel Gibson partying with 2 broads.
The guy with 8 kids and a wife, and he's supposed to be so Catholic.
Mr. Catholic.
This guy is soaked up. The bleary-eyed star was spotted at celeb-studded Moon Shadows restaurant with a babe on each arm and a beer bottle in the right hand late Thursday and into the wee hours Friday. God. Revelers said Gibson admitted that he had been, first of all, here is a guy who's the luckiest in the world. Mediocre actor.
Yeah, born with a great face.
Born good-looking. Okay, admittedly a stepfather. Father is a Holocaust denier, loves getting on the telephone and spewing out to anyone. So he was raised by a maniac. But here's a guy, puts out a movie, one of the worst movies ever made, and it makes $600 million because the religious kooks in this country
all over the world. I was reading something the other day that said in Arab countries it sold out. Everywhere they really hate Jews, it did very well.
It was really a Jew-hating film. And, Gibson, was hinted that he was anti-Semitic. He denied it. So now this moron goes into a car and in front of cops starts spewing out his Jew hate and shit. Right. And finally everyone knows who he is. Even Barbara Walters, who, is pretty much milquetoast, said she will never, ever
interview him again?
No, never go to a movie of his again. No. Kind of, And I'm saying, never go to a movie of the guy. How about when you see him out, you shun him?
Right.
If you believe that he's a vicious racist. And I took a lot of shit on the air because I said the guy's a vicious anti-Semite, and a lot of people gave me shit for it, but I'm glad to be proven right. What is this? Mel Gibson singing on Gary Preview, page 1. How do we have that? The cop who arrested him was James Mee, and you see a picture of him, and there's nothing there that would indicate Jew. And Mel Gibson could spot him right away.
Yeah, I looked at the picture and I was like, what made him think that he was a Jew?
Wait, the cop really was Jewish?
Yes. He was. Gibson is good at spotting Jews. I'll give him that.
Which is the first. He could have been Hitler's right-hand man with that skill.
Yeah. If he ever is available to do this show, we have a game we can play with him.
Yeah.
You put a Jew in a cop uniform, it's kind of hard to tell he's a Jew. Unless he's got, the tallis and the payas
and when do you ever see that?
When do you ever see a Hasidic cop?
I'd go with Italian first, and then Jewish.
Let's see. After he left the club, at one point Gibson switched to drinking water, put his head in his hand, saying, quote, "I am drunk."
Well, he had been drinking wine earlier at dinner, according to the article, and then switched to beer.
Nah. Some people begged him not to drive. He said, "No, I'm fine. I'll take care of myself." A Los Angeles sheriff's deputy busted the road warrior in his 2006 Lexus going 87 miles an hour in a 45-mile-an-hour zone shortly after 2:30 in the morning Friday. A bottle of tequila was found in his car.
Yeah, he wasn't finished. After the beer, he had tequila in the car.
Gibson tested at 0.12% blood alcohol level. Cops said California law considers drivers at 0.08 to be impaired. So 0.12 is pretty high, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What was your worst arrest, DUI?
I'm trying to think. 1 point something, definitely. I think it was when I got a DUI originally, I was like 1.9.
Wow. No, you make Mel Gibson look like a piker.
How are you awake?
What's up?
They're like on the subway. Now, whenever I hear somebody sneeze or somebody cough, I freak out.
Why do you freak out?
Well, I'm just worried about the swine flu.
How's the thing on your arm going?
Look at that.
Oh, not too good.
Does it look worse? Did you go to the doctor?
Oh my God,
it's bleeding. Did you go to a doctor?
Yeah, but I didn't get to go see him again.
What did he say it is?
The test's got to come back. I got to call him today.
It was almost all gone. Now it's worse.
Know.
Do you think it's because you're covering it?
I don't know. I went swimming this weekend, maybe.
Oh. Did you change the bandage?
Yeah. I changed it yesterday.
Where'd you go swimming?
In a sewer?
In a pool.
Where?
Look at his arm. He's got
I know, I saw
MRSA.
it.
When we were on the road.
It looks like his skin is getting ready to fall
That could be
off.
very contagious.
I want him out of here.
Yeah, me too.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was
Richard,
ever
just go,
getting better.
leave now and go to a doctor.
You should be at the emergency room.
Yeah, go to an emergency room. I got to know what that is. I can't let you around all these people. You could be spreading that.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, I didn't want to call in and like make you guys think I was faking it or
Dude,
anything.
look at that thing. Come on, cover it up and get out of here.
You wouldn't even have said anything if we didn't ask you. You're fine. No, but you can't go. Those pools on the road, Rich, at those hotels, don't go in those, man.
Yeah.
First of all, you're giving people disease.
Right.
You went in the pool with that thing?
Well, they have chlorine. I mean, that gets rid of stuff.
I'm sure it's real. It's real.
It's so funny I'm making Richard leave and Seth MacFarlane's in today.
Are you kidding?
Man.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have him in a hotel having loads dropped on him when he's got that thing on his arm.
Was he supposed to do that?
I'm not doing any loads.
Yeah, we're not doing
I
it.
gave up on that.
Thank you, by the way, for that. Plus, I got to do the Blue Iris special tonight.
I don't know, but you should go right now to a doctor. Just go to a hospital, and I'm telling you that looks highly contagious. That doesn't look right. It was almost all healed, and now it's all open again.
Well, at least it was contained, and now...
Do you have to keep showing it to me? Can you cover it?
Sorry.
Honestly. He keeps showing it to me.
Richard, it's
He's
not
like a 3-year-old.
It's kind of neat looking, isn't it?
It's not a joke, man. It's because that's going to get...
that can get us sick.
Yeah.
This is how the swine flu got here. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but that came all the way from Mexico.
And that's what I'm saying. It can travel that fast. You're right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're patient zero, if you don't mind me saying, and I need you out of here and go right now to an emergency room and find out where that is.
Yeah, that's an open sore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Howard. I hate missing work.
I know, but this is... why didn't you take care of it on Friday?
I did. I've been putting stuff on it, but it just gets worse.
Who did you go to?
My dermatologist.
And what did he say it was?
They took a swab, and they're going to give me test results.
Well, gee, that's great. Like when is the guy going to get off his ass? I mean, what if it's contagious?
You don't call when it looks like that? It's getting worse.
Well, they're not there on the weekend.
Hey, how are you not panicked like crazy? Like you're just very...
He knows it's nothing.
You came in here for something totally different.
He comes in there, he's worried about the swine flu. He's already got something that could kill him.
Well, it doesn't hurt. It itches, but it doesn't, like, hurt or anything.
You're scratching it.
I think the stuff you're putting on it's making it worse. Who's your dermatologist? Is he a legitimate guy? Or
and I put it's like an antibiotic cream I'm putting on.
I think you do. I think you're putting... Who told you to put antibiotic cream on?
Everybody. Yeah, they did, and even the Dr. Jules that came in here said
Are you taking an oral antibiotic?
No, cream form. I'll get out of here.
Robin, you agree? That doesn't look right.
Yeah. He should, that's frightening compared to where it was. That's frightening that it's getting like that. I see it, Richard. Close it up.
Yeah, you agree with me, right?
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
What's all that crap all over the bandage, too?
Just leakage, I guess.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah,
I mean, look, it looks like it's blood.
Leaking.
Cover it.
Okay.
And go to the doctor and find out what you should be doing. And get a good doctor.
All right.
It was, what, a mosquito bite?
Pimple.
A pimple.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, and it turned into that, man. That's something crazy, man. That's
That doesn't look right.
Yeah. All right.
But it was all healed.
Yeah, I know.
Howard, I never thought it looked all
kind of angry,
healed,
though. I mean, it was kind of...
Yeah, it wasn't all healed.
Yeah.
All right. Leave and immediately go to... Fred, hold the door for him so he doesn't touch the handle.
I don't want to touch the door.
I'll use my T-shirt.
All right, use your T-shirt.
Like somebody on the other side push the door open so nobody...
Shady, you push the door open, all right?
He's been here for 3 hours.
What is it, JD?
Touching everything.
What?
I just want to say... Who knows? He says it was a pimple. He's not a doctor or anything. He doesn't know what the hell it was.
Right.
Could have been much worse than just a pimple, dude.
Yeah, you don't get a pimple there.
Yeah.
It popped like a pimple.
Well, you popped something, but it wasn't a pimple.
I had tons of pimples in high school. I know pimples.
Well... I don't know what to say, dude. Get out of here.
Hold the door for me,
Hold the door for me.
And burn those headphones.
Yeah.
He's worried
He
about
was manipulating the
flu.
bandage and then holding onto the headphones.
He's worried about swine flu. He probably has swine flu.
Yeah, he's already got something that could take him out of here. He's worried about swine flu.
Look at what he's become. I think the schedule's getting to him because he's doing the road too much. He has a big pot belly. His hair is all just like he's just sitting there like, I don't know. I mean, he's out of shape now. I mean, he might need a long hospital stay.
I don't know. Hey, I was just thinking about this in light of Jamie Foxx running around saying he's the Black Howard Stern. You know, I like Jamie, and he's been on the show many times, gracious guy. But I realize, like, whenever somebody says something stupid, they go, well, I'm the so-and-so Howard Stern. I'm being like Howard Stern. Right. So everyone must think I say really stupid things.
Well, that's what I was trying to point out when it was said.
It's such an insult.
You're an according to them.
And everyone accepted the explanation. So they go, like, they said, well, he said something about Miley Cyrus that was horrible, but he says he's the Black Howard Stern, which is almost saying, you know what? Howard Stern's an idiot.
Yeah, I was being a jackass like Howard.
And I don't think I say idiotic things.
Well, that was what I pointed out. I said, you would never have said what he said.
I wouldn't have.
But then his defense is, I was being you.
See, they don't look at it as idiotic. They think it's mean. They think you say mean things.
Yeah.
Which can be true if you're angry, but it's very different than stupid.
It's just the Black Howard Stern defense basically says Howard Stern's an imbecile.
Right.
So, in other words, don't blame me. Blame Howard Stern. I mean, I'm just doing a Black Howard Stern thing. It says terrible things about me.
Well, that's my point. I sometimes wonder what the perception is. I guess that's it.
Yep.
Of you out there.
Just whenever you do something stupid, just say you're the blank Howard Stern.
And you get a free pass.
You get a free pass. No Minnesota senator until at least June. Al Franken cannot take his Senate seat.
That's funny.
That guy's fighting on and on and on. They've done an extensive recount. Al Franken won by 300-something votes. He actually won by more votes. And the Republican guy's just saying, I'm not letting you take your seat.
He must have endless family money, that guy. Maybe I'm wrong.
It doesn't sound like it.
Really? Because, I mean, he's fighting this, and he's got time to fight it, money to fight it. Maybe he's getting donations. I don't know.
It's time to say I lost the recount. And how come in the presidential election they were so quick to make a decision when it was Al Gore versus Bush? How come a judge can't step in and say, listen, Senator Franken, you are now senator?
No, Al Gore decided not to continue to fight.
Oh.
He could have made endless inquiries.
Which was very big of him at the time, because he said, look, we need a president.
And kept it going in the courts as well, bringing up other questions.
Yeah, I would have at least kept it cool for at least one recount, but...
He did a very sort of mature, classy thing there. You know?
Yeah, but the country up,
Well, who could have seen what was coming?
I did.
Everybody did.
Oh, my God. I mean...
I don't know. We didn't...
I would have liked the recount, just make sure. I mean, but Al Franken sat through the recount. They had their recount, and that's it. How many times are you going to recount? I mean...
how many more votes can we find?
I admit, I think it's embarrassing that we can't get an exact, instant vote. With our technology today, it's amazing that we can't get that. But, okay, we had the recount. We took some time. Make somebody the senator. I mean, it's almost a joke.
He's waiting for Franken to step down and say, go ahead, take it.
And it really isn't close when you think about it. I mean, in terms of a big election, like if you lost by 300 points in a football game, that's not close. You're not doing a recount,
Right. The never-ending Minnesota Senate race won't be decided until this summer, thanks to a state Supreme Court decision Friday to hear oral arguments starting June 1st. The elongated timetable is frustrating for Democrats, agitating to seat Democrat Al Franken, who would be the 59th Democrat in the Senate. It's a minor victory for Republicans, who appreciate every delay in this case. and face an uphill battle in overturning Franken's 312-vote lead. In this country, when you have a lead, that's it. We could challenge every...
It could be one vote. You're the winner.
You could challenge every result and sit and tie up the entire electorate process. What the I mean, this is crazy. Well, what am I going to tell you? Anyway, you know, it's getting really hard for me to buy into Mike Gange as a personality. I was watching... What are you talking about? I was watching... I went on the Howard TV website, and I was watching Mike Gange's interview of the Miss Howard TV for the month.
Oh.
The one he's in love with.
Yes, I remember now that he does these interviews.
You have a pretty girl sitting there in this outfit. And first of all, I don't know what's going on with our camera guys, but the camera seems to be shooting them from above. They're sitting in chairs, and you can hardly focus. Like, first of all, why does Gange have to be on camera in the two-shot with her? Why can't it just be her and with a guy asking questions off to the side?
A disembodied voice.
And then I was told, well, because Gange's a personality now.
Who told you that?
I don't know. They've bought into this thing where... I mean, there's got to be a million people who are funnier or more interesting than Gange.
Well, they say he's known, and then they say he's a personality. Is he known?
He's
a
known,
personality, or is a known personality?
A known personality.
Well, I think he's known. People know who Gange is, but is he a personality? Probably not.
But the whole thing is fascinating to watch. First of all, they don't apparently edit this thing. Like to me...
It's just whatever happened.
It goes on, and it's raw footage, and it goes on and on and on. And, I mean, where's our pride? We have a TV channel. We've put it on some really good programming.
It seems that they work really hard on most productions, not on this one.
Yeah, and if this is one that they're putting out there for free, which might entice you to get Howard TV, it's Gange asking endless, boring... I couldn't sit through the whole thing.
Gange is a personality. This is where that came from. We were on the wrap-up show. Remember you doing that whole rap about why, when they do Howard TV commercials, does Gange do the commercials?
Yeah.
On the wrap-up show, Gange laughed, and he goes, but, you know, I'm a known personality from the show. And I think that now has translated to the interviews.
Wow.
Wow. And it's really disturbing. The shot, you can't see the girl. She's not even looking at Gange. The camera never comes in on her. I would have done a nice tight shot on her. What do I need to see Gange for? I don't know. The whole thing was making me mental. I mean, it was just insane. I'm watching. I go, we're putting this out there for free, and does that mean it has to be bad?
Hi, Mike Gange here with the Miss Howard TV webcast, and I'm sitting here with the new Miss Howard TV for May 2009, Becky Wonder. How's it going, Becky?
It's good. How are you?
You excited?
You know how their voices sound distant? They're so far from the camera you can't even see her. Maybe that was intentional. I don't know, but I thought she was a good-looking girl. And it's a two-shot, and it's long.
This chick is hot.
Yeah.
Why a two-shot?
I'd have her standing up against a wall or something in a bikini.
Posing.
And have the guy's questions, you know, like off camera.
Don't even see Gange.
Does she change outfits?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, she's in a bikini. That's all we need.
No, but she could be in different bikinis.
I'm very excited.
It was a big day today.
It was. It's been an honor. I'm so happy that I got on the show, and everybody was great and a lot of fun. I wasn't even nervous. I was just excited.
What does being Miss Howard TV mean to you?
It means...
Can't even see her. Oh, I was so angry. And it goes on. I'm talking about it goes on for... I don't even know how long it goes on. I couldn't sit through it. And I'll watch any hot chick talk.
Sure.
All right, let's get to some questions. Now, the whole purpose of this thing is to answer questions from the fans. Fans write on the Howard TV website, and they sent in a bunch of questions for you. Okay. I'm going to give you a couple right here. Joe in Pittsburgh. And I don't know why Joe asked this question. It's a little odd, but he wanted to know, which are you better at, bowling or beer pong?
Beer pong. Definitely better at beer.
So here's a girl answering, like, dumb questions. Get a nice shot of her. You can't. She's sitting down, her legs are crossed, she's, like, kind of hunched over. So all you can see is, like, the top of her head and Gange. I don't get it. Who produced that? Who was the camera guy on that?
And you almost have to have a comedy writer writing these questions because you're leaving it up to her to be entertaining with an answer.
Hey, or ask her, yeah, right. We want to go to sleep. Ask her questions.
Don't leave it up to her to be, like, entertaining.
Yeah. She's not an entertainer. Have her dance.
Beer pong.
Now we have to say that you
got Ganji, who's working, and the two biggest bores on the planet.
Or in the Howard TV strip beer pong tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me about that.
She's like, what do you want?
Tell me about that.
Tell me about what? Strip beer pong?
There was, I think, 8 teams, and I was paired up with Will, and it was super fun. I mean, beer...
Ganji should be worried about my wife being able to get in the building, not hosting this. I can't get any of my loved ones in the building.
Get back to the fan questions, because tell me about this beer pong tournament is not a good one.
You have to watch it. It's on the Howard TV website. Go watch this thing.
Drinking and playing a sport, and it's a lot of fun, and
a sport
to air.
Now, did you, without giving anything away...
1 second, Beth. I know you've been trying for a half hour to get up here, but Miss Howard TV's about to tell me her favorite color. I'm really getting to the bottom of it.
I mean, tell us about playing beer pong. It was super fun.
Yeah, it was
I was
great.
paired up with Tim.
But the answer's still going on.
Did you do okay?
I think I did pretty okay. I can't wait to see. I wonder if I lost my top.
Like, wouldn't you edit all of this?
Oh, yeah, this is what you were doing before you were doing the show, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this was a private conversation, right? Because you had a hard-on.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Look.
Oh.
You can't barely see her.
Oh, where are they?
They're in the green room.
They're in the green room.
Hey.
She looks hot as hell. Oh.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. But
why have her sitting?
I don't know. Why have Ganji in the frame?
Look at that body. Holy shit.
You mean Ganji?
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right, let's get back to the questions. Well, actually, so you did pretty well, though, right? I mean...
He's back on the beer pong.
Oh, my God.
Don't give away how well you did, but...
You did pretty well.
You did pretty well.
I did pretty well.
You are good at beer pong.
Oh, my God.
We have established that she's good at beer pong.
How many times are you going to ask her? I mean, I love Ganji.
Let's make sure to get that result again. You did pretty well.
I love Ganji, but I never envisioned him sort of being the face of Howard TV and interviewing. And I don't know. I just never saw him as that kind of talent. And I was right.
You know, HBO once had Matt Lauer. And we have Mike.
And look where HBO is and look where Howard TV is.
Now, you're a big fan of the show, right?
Yes. I watch the show all the time on demand.
And you also used to watch the E! Show and listen on the radio show?
Yes.
What else
I know
do
you
watch?
told Howard a little bit of this story before about how your experience watching Private Parts.
Yeah.
Now, was that true? Did that really happen?
No, that really happened, yes.
You really busted down the speaker and turned it... How big of a speaker was it?
So the people who didn't hear the show don't know what he's talking about. And why is he asking her the same questions I did? I don't know. I just don't understand what we're up to.
It's like, it's as if two people had a camera at a family barbecue. And
one of them was enormous, and the other one was wearing a bikini.
And they just started asking each other questions.
Maybe like this big. It was like a kind of small, medium speaker. I remember it was an old wooden one. I mean, it was like the wooden color. You know, it was an old speaker.
The speaker was wooden. Now, what was the chair like in your house? Was that wooden as well?
It was a wooden color.
So you really did it.
So you really did do it, right?
Is that true?
Wow, so you didn't lie to Howard?
Did you get naked to do this, or were you wearing something else?
I think I was wearing underwear. But, yeah.
The Watergate hearing.
And what would happen if like your parents would have walked in?
Well, I made sure that they left for work, you know. Oh, my God, I would have been so embarrassed.
All right. It goes on and on. It's like a 10-part interview on Howard TV website. It's the web broadcast. And this is going to make you want to buy Howard TV.
In, yeah.
Because you'll see this fascinating interview with Gange.
People wonder what it would be like. Like, you know, I think this makes people appreciate the talent of you and Letterman. Like you and Letterman interviewing Cameron Diaz without talent on your guys' part, this is what it would sound like.
But my point is, if the website is an advertisement for Howard TV,
right?
And I put on this, I go, well, you know, it's kind of amateurish, this Howard TV.
Nothing's going on Howard TV.
Meanwhile, we got good stuff, but this is not good. And really, I'm not concerned about insulting Gange because Gange's not hired to be an interviewer. There is something to the profession. And if he's an interviewer, take him off camera, let him ask a series of prepared questions, and then edit the ones that don't work out. Don't leave it all in. Don't leave in all the rough stuff. He's not that compelling. You know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, it goes on and on. I'm hearing it in my head. I can't even sleep at night over this.
Have you ever dated any celebrities? Now, what other kind of modeling do you do? Bowie Stumper wants to know, okay, F, marry, kill. Artie, Benji.
Oh, my God. It just goes on and on and on.
That's what I'm into.
So, anyway, that's what's happening on the Howard TV website.
Good to know.
Yeah. Let's go to Christian. Christian, you're on the air.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. Seth MacFarlane's stopping by. I booked him because Richard wanted to meet him.
Right, and he's now in the emergency room.
Oh, no. No, he's not. Where's your bandage?
It cleared up.
Because you took the bandage off.
No, it was fake.
Oh, it was.
Devil.
You've been Richard Christy.
Get out of here. You're so stupid. But by the way, it hasn't cleared up.
No,
Go to
it's
the
better,
doctor.
though. It's
just a little bump.
It's better than it was.
That was all special effects makeup, my buddy Brian.
Doesn't look that much better. Go to the hospital. You've been Howard Stern. Go to the hospital.
Now leave. You're fired.
Cover that up, will you?
I will, I swear. But that was all fake. It has not gotten worse. It's gotten much better.
Do you think that looks much better?
It does look better than it did when he first had it.
Well, now the red shit on it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't look that much better to me.
If you got the pictures from last week, it's better.
All right.
And Robin's a nurse.
Don't ever prank me again.
Don't
waste my time.
You've heard that Howard doesn't like being... What happened if he was bumped?
I don't want... You just wasted 10 minutes of the show.
It'll look good on Howard TV, won't it?
No, it won't. I'm not putting down Howard TV.
You're not?
No. And if you do that again, I'm going to fire you.
Sorry.
All right? Because here's the thing. You're wasting my time. And P.S., your arm still looks infected to me. So I don't even know who you're pranking.
I have a buddy that does special effects, and I thought it'd be fine to
tell your buddy to suck my dick. Now leave.
I'm sorry.
Your arm still looks infected.
It's not well.
Yeah, I mean, here's the joke. The joke's on us. We're going to be sick.
Now I really don't know what's a joke and what isn't. Was it really a zit?
Yeah, it was really a zit.
Richard, listen to me.
That's disturbing.
Your arm, the joke failed. Your arm is infected.
But it's gotten much better, though.
Better than what? It's still infected. Look at that thing. It should have cleared up by now. It's been weeks.
No, it's only been like a week and a half.
A week and a half, and you still got that thing on your arm. So you tell me what's going on.
It was just getting worse. He wasn't doing anything about it.
Richard Christy. I mean, you're Richard Christying, but the fact of the matter is your arm's still infected.
But it's not that bad.
It's not as bad as the thing you just presented with your friend's makeup, but it's still bad. And if I was your friend, I'd go get myself checked out if you touched that fucker. It should still be covered.
You shouldn't be playing games with it.
Well, he used a paintbrush.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
It'd be ironic if your friend's paintbrush gave you AIDS or something.
Yeah, I mean, the joke is, his arm's infected.
If that was a zit, I don't know. Robin's a nurse, but if that was a zit, I still would be a little worried.
It's raised, it's purplish and red.
But I did really go to the doctor, though.
I believe you went to the doctor.
And they were fine with it.
Huh? What?
They're fine with it because they don't have to work with you.
What do you mean they're fine with it?
No, they said it's really nothing to worry about.
Are you still putting the cream on it, or is that bullshit?
I am. No, I am. I'm putting the antibiotic
What
on.
was joking? What wasn't?
I still think it looks horrible. I don't know.
It's not completely healed.
Yeah, leave.
And he's playing with it.
I'm sorry, Howard.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying.
I know.
I understand you're making pranks, but you're sick.
But, yeah, you're still worried, I know.
Yeah. That doesn't look good to me. Goodbye.
Okay. Sorry.
Disgusting. You really are disgusting. You're disgusting.
Yeah, the joke is you hired this nutcase.
Yeah. Now I'm going to die from him. All right, leave.
I find you highly disgusting.
Because you've been Richard Christy.
You've been Christy.
No, I haven't. You're disgusting.
First of all, what show has he been listening to every time you said if you got punked, what you would do?
I don't want to be punked on this show. We don't have time for it. We could prank me all day. We could do a whole show of that.
Actually,
when did
true,
this come
you want
to
to
him,
really...
I wonder?
Oh, my friend. It came to him.
Sal could come in here and say he got a divorce. And, for an hour you'd believe it. And then
and then we'd have a show.
Hey, you've been...
Sal.
Juvenalied.
Actually, for that title alone...
Now you've been sterned. What is that? That's where you don't have a job.
You've been gouvernalied.
Gouvernalied. Sal Gouvernal. Hi, this is Sal Gouvernal. I would like to apologize to anyone who might have been offended.